Big shout out to Messy Modding Store for sponsoring this video. So if you guys are looking for some Reddit online cash, gold bars, or even modded accounts on any platform, go and check them out. Their link will be down in the description below. Again, it's messymoddingstore.com. They even have services for other games. So yep, go and check them out and let's begin today's video. Hey, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to show you that this cool little glitch is still working. Lots of people have commented on this glitch on my last video that I did on it, saying that has it been patched or whatever, and people had some doubt, so maybe I can explain it better on this video. So first of all, you'll want to change your MTU to either 600 or 800. So on PS4 and PS5 you can easily do this by going to your network settings and changing your MTU manually. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, my MTU is at 600. So if 600 is too low for you, like if your game doesn't load or something, just change it to 800. So you need to do this because we'll want to get in a solo lobby. The game works best when we're in a solo lobby. You can do this in a public lobby where there's like less than like 5 people, but it's not worth it because you'll end up wasting time. So do this instead. On Xbox and PC, just go to your router's IP address, or you can download something called Netcut or something. Lots of my viewers have mentioned that. So just find a way to change your MTU settings. And if you can't do that, just like use the change appearance solo lobby method or use the poker table solo lobby method. Alright, so once you're in the game, you'll want to get your ass to somewhere close to Emerald Station where the pond is, the Heartland overflow area. So once you're there, you'll want to set your camp up at tall trees. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So once you get your camp there, you'll just want to load back into your camp again. Only do this when you have your camp in a perfect spot. So you'll want your camp in the T, in trees, in tall trees. Okay. So where it says trees on the map, you'll want your camp somewhere to be around the T, in trees. Not the T in tall, but the T in trees. Okay. Are you guys still with me? Okay, good. So as you can see, my camp here is like a pretty decent spot. It doesn't have to be in this same exact area, but anywhere close to the T will be fine. So the way you can get your camp here is like you want to stand anywhere like close to Emerald Ranch and set your camp up at tall trees. It might take a couple of tries, but you should be able to get your camp here. So now we are going to find this legendary animal, and you'll see that in this video you'll be able to like duplicate the legendary animal and sample at the same time. Usually you can't do that, but with this glitch we are going to do that. Alright guys, so once you've done all that, you'll want to head towards the direction where it says tall in the map, in tall trees. So just head towards that area and you should be able to see like a yellow question mark on your minimap, which means there is a legendary animal. It's a legendary snowbuck who will be like wrestling a generic buck. There you guys can see. Generic buck's not so smart, like why would you take on the alpha of your species? But I saved him this time. We can learn his lesson next time. So this time, this like particular run, I'm going to like transition to the next run because in this one I accidentally killed it. So let me transition a little bit. So if you do end up killing the animal, just pick up the animal and stow it in your hunting wagon. So you can see my hunting wagon's like almost full, and as soon as the name of the animal pops up on the screen on the right side of your screen, you want to disconnect from the internet. Disconnect however you want. You can even close app, but I wouldn't suggest that because sometimes like it might count that you like picked up the legendary animal and you might enter like a legendary animal cooldown. So disconnecting is more consistent for me. But if you don't like know how to disconnect, I know like how you might be thinking, how can someone not know how to disconnect? But I've seen like mentioned in my previous videos, guys, there's like real life Mr. Beans who watches my videos. So if you're one of those, then close up. Alright, so once you're reconnected, just load back into your camp, and this time I'll show you how you can get the sample and the animal at the same time. Or if you want the skin, if you don't want the carcass, you can just skin it and get the sample at the same time. Usually you can't do that. Like when you Like when you find a legendary animal, you can either sample it or like kill it for either the carcass or the skin. Now it doesn't have to be this particular legendary animal. It can be any legendary animal, unless like it just has to be like a medium-sized animal. Like it won't work on something like bisons or like foxes. Like it has to be like medium-sized, like a buck. So as you can see, it's fighting the same generic buck who hasn't learned his or her lesson. So you'll want to like sedate it first so you can sample it. So pull out your sedative varmint rounds so you can sample it. If you like don't have the sedative varmint rounds, you can just kill it and like forget about the samples. But with this one, it'll be even more beneficial because you'll be getting the sample and the skin or the carcass at the same time. Alright, so it looks like Mr. Buck here is about to take a nap, which is good. Right, go to sleep, buddy, from which you will never wake up. Alright, so you want to sample it first, and then you want to put it to sleep permanently. There is no other way. At least they won't feel like any pain. So usually when you sample a legendary animal, you can't skin it or you can't like do anything with the carcass. But with this glitch, we are going to be able to do both. As you can see, I already got the sample, but at the same time, I'll get the carcass and the skin. So what you'll want to do is you want to pick up the carcass and you'll want to put it on the back of your horse. Stow it on your horse. And then you'll want to ask your horse to flee. Let's just go away. Like, just aim at the horse and ask the horse to flee. Shoo. And now you just have to wait for the horse to come back. Just like head towards a road so your horse can find you. As you can see on the top left, it says the animal has already been sampled. It can't be skinned. Oh yeah? Are you sure, Rockstar? Unless it's lamps. Things works like differently in lamps world. So as you can see, dismiss your horse recently. So just it's like a 10 seconds like cooldown before you can call your horse again. So there you go. Now if I pick up the thing again, the legendary snowbuck, I'll be able to skin it as if I like didn't sample the thing at all. There you go. Usually you can't do this like when you sample it, but with this little trick here, you'll be able to do it. And once you've done it, call in your hunting wagon or just put it on the back of your horse. Like I'd suggest a hunting wagon because so you can like keep it for your trader materials or you can get some quick cash. Let's do whatever you want. Alright, let me show you again just to show you that this isn't a one-off. So just like last time, after you either stow the skin or the carcass into your hunting wagon, and the name of the thing shows up on the right side of your screen, disconnect immediately. Alright, so just like I mentioned before, once you have reconnected, load back into your camp and head towards the area where it says tall on the map. And you'll find this buck again. It's really easy once you get the hang of it. So make sure to sedate it first and then sample it. Once you have sampled it, pick up the carcass, stow it on the back of your horse, dismiss your horse, and then call in your horse again, and you'll pretty much find a fresh carcass. So it'll be, and you can carry 10 samples at once, so keep checking your inventory by holding right on your D-pad, and once you have 10 you can go and sell them to Harriet. Hope she doesn't spray you. And make sure to like have your hunting wagon full, and then like you can sell them or donate it to Crips. Just make your profit however you want. Alright guys, that'll be about it for this video. Thank you so much again for your support. So close to 16k. Get me there, hurry up. Anyways guys, thank you again. Peace out.